My parents raised me to be kind. As a Boy Scout, I was courteous, so I'm going to try very hard to maintain my parents' and my Scoutmaster's values here in my questioning. You can tell by the questions from our members, there is a sense of urgency in this panel, a true sense of urgency. I'm not sure I feel that throughout the room. So, Mr. Fleur, Dr. Joyce, I'm going to look at you first. Do you feel a personal sense of urgency in this?
Yes, and not just for Gulf War veterans,
Good.
but for all
Good enough.
veterans.
Yes. Okay. So now, since you do, can you give me any examples at the VA over the last, pick your time, 2 years, 10 years, that actually would show a sense of urgency from the top on down to get some results? Let me try it in a different way. Can you give me an innovative program, that was based on a sense of urgency to shrink the time frame, to develop the capabilities for the individual practitioners necessary to begin to get a handle on this problem? Can you give me one example of innovation other than a 90-minute optional online training program?
I can give you an example of an innovation that is currently underway. It's called...
How about underway?
Yes.
How about in execution phase? Is underway meaning we're working it up, or does underway mean it's
we're
actually
working with
being...
the Department of Defense, Veterans Health Administration to achieve an electronic availability of determining someone who had an exposure while they're on active duty.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
I would also add that in the testimony of Mr. Floor so far, the increase in number of claims for Gulf War illness is a demonstrable manifestation that more have been accepted.
Great segue. Thank you very much. Because in the military, and you've heard this term, in fact, General Petraeus coined the term when he looked at changing how we were looking at Operation Iraqi Freedom, and he talked about creating the surge, if you will. Can you give me an example of surge operations that have been instituted within the VA? Not just asking for more money and more people, but taking already existing assets that you have and that you pay every day of the week and redistribute those assets in a surge manner to begin to grab a handle on this?
I don't know if it meets what you're looking for, but we...
I'm looking for
over the past
surge
several
of
years,
existing assets that you refocus based
sir.
upon a perceived need. Again, in warfighting, it's real simple. The enemy's over here, bring your stuff over here to go after them.
What we've done over the last several years now is develop training academies for newly hired employees where they get the training they need to make proper decisions in a group setting. They get tested. It's working out very well for us.
Is there a sense of urgency?
It's urgent that we get them trained so
Is
they
there
can
a
process
sense of
claims.
urgency?
Yes.
You feel a sense. Sensing is a feeling. Someone can write the word urgent, but unless you sense urgency, that's where I'm going with this.